About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. It's the first game of the month of July between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yankees come into the day with the opportunity to sweep this 4-game series after having claimed the first 3.
Yeah, and you don't want to get complacent. You steal the first 3 games and you're feeling like, man, we got this series already wrapped up. But you can't let the other team up off the mat right here. You have to stay focused, out on the mound, clean defense, everything it takes. You don't get many opportunities throughout the course of a season for 3-game sweeps, let alone a potential 4-game sweep.
Cliff Lee gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And now, Minnie Minoso. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Angels, the third baseman, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This is foul for the first strike.
First pitch,
The windup and the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. Watching this last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Standing in now, Austin Riley, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Lee has pitched north of 2,200 innings in the majors, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And now the whole defense shifts to the left side, overloading where they expect this hitter to go with the ball. We'll see if he can avoid the shift and maybe take advantage of an open field. So now to the plate, Mark Teixeira, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. On the ground to second for Baez. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Looking solid through the first frame. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Roy Oswalt is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away at strike 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team. Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Into the box now, Carlos Beltran. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Next to hit, Albert Pujols. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pitch on the way, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here it comes. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
In now is the Yankees DH, Adrian Gonzalez. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Yanks leave one. We are still scoreless. Bellinger at the plate now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. First pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Ball one. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the Angels are going to have their first hit of the ball game.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Steve Finley, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a pitch that misses, a ball and a strike to Finley. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hard hit ball to second. Baez has it to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Angels held in check there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here is Alex Rodriguez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Rodriguez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bellinger looking up. Gone! Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
In now, Victor Martinez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He'll come into play here at .319. 7 homers and 25 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Here's Oswalt now on 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Finley is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 264 is average entering play. 13 home runs and 36 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Hard liner to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Javier Baez, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. The 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over.
Spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. I've been the problem, yeah.
Welcome back. Where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Corey Lee, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Another payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Corey Lee digging in now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers and 22 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Dylan Moore.
So to get his day started at the plate, Dylan Moore trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. inning now. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
The pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. This pitch is popped up. Teixeira into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. Next up, Carlos Beltran, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Digging in will be Albert Pujols. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Finley able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're up 1-0. And now for the Angels, Minnie Minoso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this is popped up near second base. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Austin Riley.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now here it comes. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
1-2.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate, Mark Teixeira, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adrian Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's upstairs.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Gonzalez stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. This is his first year at the big league level. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. At 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So next to bat will be Victor Martinez. He flew out in his last debut. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he will swing and miss it, a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two and 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Tiro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Oswalt's afternoon of work, 66 pitches to this point. 2 balls and a strike. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away. First offering. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Called strike 2. Fouled off. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0 New York. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Softly hit down the line. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Steve Finley, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Here's the 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Ready now for L.A. Rougned Odor, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
First pitch on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Lee looks in as he readies pitch number 73 here in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Baez. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. Couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Into the box, Corey Lee, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good arm action on the circle change. Swung on and missed. 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This one's flared off to the right side. Odor ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So now to the plate, Carlos Beltran. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Three runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And it's fouled away. Fly ball right down the line and left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a throw back to first by Oswalt. Runner back safely. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next will be the designated hitter, Adrian Gonzalez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 2-1 home.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 3-0. Now into the box, Dylan Moore. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's well foul. And that misses 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Full count now. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Next, here is Minnie Minoso. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Austin Riley.
Next, it'll be Austin Riley. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Pujols onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Trevor Richards enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Trevor Richards.
Striding in is Alex Rodriguez, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
He's set and the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Hicks going back at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
To the plate now, Victor Martinez. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And this will be fouled away. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Odor settles under it, and there's one gone. And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today as you see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 out, nobody on. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez, as with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Another 0-2 coming. Here's a pop-up now. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Ryan Thompson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 81, Ryan Thompson.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Mark Teixeira.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
0-2. Here it comes.
Count 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Got around a little too early that time. Just needs to straighten that out. The next 1-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 3-2 one more time. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.